I always tell my staff that whoever comes in this door should be part of our family. So everybody gets treated with respect, and we become friends, and they become family members.
Trinity, first of all, is a multi-specialty group, and we work as a team. There is camaraderie, working togetherness here. Here, the philosophy is a patient first, and I think that's the most important part.
We're part of the team, and I always felt like they knew what was to be done, they knew who I was, they knew why I was here, and I always felt like it was a team effort. I never felt like one person was out of the loop. I thought that was very important and very valuable, and gave me a lot of confidence that what was happening was right.
The care I received at Trinity and with Dr. Jacobs was wonderful. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more.
I'm Linda Seward, and I needed to have my teeth pulled. I couldn't keep the fillings in my teeth any longer. My teeth were very deteriorated.
You were terrified about even thinking having your teeth removed and having the procedure done. Bad experiences in the past make you feel very apprehensive, very nervous.
The moment I walked into Dr. Joel's office, that was it. There was hardly any apprehension at all. I'd had some previous bad experiences that didn't go very well, and he just made me feel very at ease. And I would recommend coming here to anyone. The nursing care, the nursing staff, the front desk, everything is just wonderful here. Very knowledgeable, very caring, very compassionate people.
From the moment they come in the office, we can diagnose, treat, and fully recover our patients. We were able to provide her with a procedure where the same day we removed her teeth, we did another procedure with extractions, and the denture was delivered the same day at the same time of surgery. So when she woke up, she had her teeth already, she was smiling. They don't have to leave this facility once they become a patient for almost the whole treatment.
My quality of life has really improved since I've had surgery due to the fact that I am able to eat what I want to eat. And I also have a nice smile now, which is, Dr. Joel is probably the best thing that ever happened to me. He sees me on the street, he'll say, "Hey, how's it going?" He called me at home for a follow-up visit. You don't get that. It's mind-boggling to me. And so I really, truly appreciate everything he's done for me.
Well, with Linda, even though it sounds like an easy case, it's not an easy case. We follow her from the moment we did the procedure until now that she's comfortable, smiling, and showing everybody how great she feels about herself.
The level of care I received is excellent. I couldn't be happier. Thank you for everything you've done.
Well, I had an accident, a kind of a freakish accident. I was going down a short flight of stairs, and there was a rug on one of the stairs, and I wound up stepping down 2 stairs instead of 1. And I hit hard, and I didn't lose my balance, but all of a sudden I realized there was something very wrong with my leg. It turns out that the quadriceps had ripped away from the knee.
When Eric came, he was in a lot of pain and a lot of swelling. So we gave him some pain medication and made him comfortable. I explained to him that the muscle is being pulled out from the kneecap, which is a big muscle, and he needs that to ambulate, to walk, and therefore we need surgery.
What really impressed me was how quickly they focused in on my problem, let me know very clearly right away Dr. Yoshi came in and he was very clear about everything, and it was amazing to me. I've never heard of this before. I'm not a person who hangs around in hospitals, but I came there in the morning and I was being prepared for surgery by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And my problem was being taken care of, right, within a matter of hours. The care I've been given here has been excellent. This is, in my mind, the hospital to go to. Got a good reputation, and I have many really close friends who work here, and they take a great deal of pride in their job and their hospital, and yeah, I wouldn't even consider any other place. So.
Well, once we take the cast off in 6 weeks' time, then we'll start strengthening his quadriceps and hamstring muscles. I'm sure Eric will do very well after the full recovery. I'm confident.
The hospital has treated me very well. I've had a very good experience with Trinity. They've done a very good job for me.
My name is Donald Lanoy. I've been in here for 3 or 4 years now, must be. Oh, I enjoy it. I get around and I play pool, I play cards, and there's something going on every day, and if not, why I go outside and walk.
My name is Ashley Rodman, and I'm a CNA, which is a certified nursing assistant. I love it here. I love working here. It makes me feel good. I love the residents. I love my staff. When my grandma was in here a long time ago, I always came up here to visit her, and I loved the people. I would always just go and talk to them. Well, then I went to college. I never went to college for nursing, and then my friend was a nurse here, and then she convinced me to come over here, and I just never left since then because I just love my job. So.
She takes good care of people. Actually, everybody in here is pretty much a friend. It's a good group.
One of my favorite things is interacting with the residents and taking care of them and making new friends. And oh, he loves to play jokes on everybody. He loves to sneak up behind you and scare you. And
sometimes I give them all a hard time. Now, the main thing is you don't get mad at me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just here for them when they need the person the most, and I'm basically their family. Me and my friend that I work with, we always talk about that we were going to be here until we're not able to work anymore. So.
My name is Leo Broughton. First week of November it had happened. I woke up one morning and I couldn't see out of that eye. It was just nothing but a blur. I had a detached retina and I couldn't see out of that eye. It scared me. Told the wife, we got to go to find out what this is. So that's when we did, and Dr. Jacobs done the surgery on the following Monday.
My name is David Jacobs. I'm a vitreoretinal surgeon here at Trinity Hospital. We were able to repair his retina within 72 hours of the diagnosis. Retinal attachments in general need to be repaired urgently. First of all, we have a great setup with Trinity Hospital at St. Joseph's Same-Day Surgery Center where we can repair retinal detachments whenever we need to. Before the surgery, he was unable to see any of the letters on the eye chart, and now he's down to the 20/30 level, so he'd easily pass the driver's test with that left eye now. The advancements in treating retinal diseases are incredible in the last 10 years. Patients are achieving much better outcomes. When a patient had macular degeneration 10 years ago, it simply meant that they would lose their central vision. But now 90% of the time, they don't lose vision with our treatments.
The morning I woke up and couldn't see, like I say, it scares you really bad because, I don't know, I think people take their eyes for granted and they shouldn't, you know. Minot is very fortunate to have a person of your quality that can do retinal surgery Minot is very fortunate to have a person like Dr. Jacobs here, I think. And I would recommend him to anybody.
Well, I guess Mr. Broughton, I hope that you don't have to see me very often from here on out, because your eye's going to keep doing well, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that you've healed well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my name is Sally Jenkins, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer in February of 2007. My first reaction was probably not true denial. I think my first reaction was more, no, that's not right, because we don't have breast cancer in my family, so that's a mistake. And one of my thoughts was, how do I tell my family? And I would say that was probably the most difficult thing for me through that whole process of recognizing that I did have breast cancer. And so it was really hard for me to talk to my 3 daughters and let them know that that was something that I was going to have to make some decisions about and see where that path took me. I think I felt like, okay, let's get on with it. Let's do it. What do I need to do to take care of this? And I just did not feel that this diagnosis was a death sentence, and I felt like, let's fix it. Let's do what we have to do.
I'm Kevin Collins. I'm a radiation oncologist here at Trinity Health. I'm also the medical director for the Cancer Center. I've been at Trinity Health for 13 years. When the chemo was done, then I was her primary doctor for her radiation treatments. And since then, I've been one of the main doctors with her follow-up and surveillance of breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
In regards to Sally's particular case, it was very critical that all the members of the team communicate, and it was critical for us to all be involved. So we functioned very much as a multidisciplinary team. It wasn't a single physician's choice or a single physician's decision. It was all of us putting our heads together to come up with a customized program for you that that took into account your individual risk factors.
One of the factors was I wanted to have doctors that I believed knew what they were talking about, that were very comfortable with the diagnosis that I was facing at that time, knew what to do about it, and were up on current research. So that was one of the things I always appreciated a lot, that when we would have a conversation, current research was brought into that discussion, and I thought that was really important.
It's not too long ago that I was actually sitting with my aunt who was in your shoes, and so having the experience of being a family member and being the only medical person in my family, I was the one that was with the patient and had to go through what you had to go through, and I think that experience has given me that insight that you spoke of, the fear, the stress, and so we strive to make it a better experience overall as much as we can. You know, when you walked in, I saw my aunt sitting there, and you know, every woman that walks in, it's like I know where you are, and I'm going to help it. I'm going to help make it better. One of the abilities that makes me able to function successfully is to be able to put myself in patient's shoes.
I think one thing that is really important to me about my whole experience here is that when you walk into this building and you see the sign that says cancer care, you know we're talking about the potential of life and death kinds of conversations and life and death kinds of treatment. And the thing I would like them to know is that I always felt you were dealing with me like I was alive.
The staff and nurses and everything at the hospital and the clinics were wonderful. They treated you wonderful.
It was a good experience, very good experience. From the front desk all the way to the back, I can't say enough good about this place.
been good in here. It's been real good.
But every time I see Dr. Yoshi or the other people I've met here, I will greet them with a big smile and a big thank you. So.
I told you she's great.